Getting some nice high notes from the instrument there today. Welcome to Me1 versus Me2 Snooker, frame 163. It's crucial frame in this never-ending match between two fairly equally matched players. It's been up and down. They're close at the moment, closer than they have been. If this is your first time listening or watching, you know, what are you doing? You've got to start from the beginning, you prick. And you've got to somehow track down all the lockdown ones that we didn't put up. Yes, Andy McH, we are wearing a gilet today. This is my running top. I can put my phone in there, can put my park run ticket in there, my key in there. There's lots of pockets. It's my little running gilet. I've been out for a run today and didn't really get too far, so haven't had a shower yet. I'm not too sweaty, but after this, well, it's obviously not me, but a couple of players will be working up a sweat. We got 58 viewers, and everything is going all right. I'm about to beat your last record. Keep up the support, 22%. Don't know what that means. Thanks to Andy McH, who just subscribed. You can subscribe and give us about £3.50 each month. I'm just going to use birthday donkey to clean my glasses with. Why can't I die? But you know, don't worry about it. It's quite a faff. It's not really bringing in a huge amount of cash for us. Do it for someone though on Twitch. We like to do Twitch for free for you guys, but I don't know why. I could be watching. I haven't watched Succession yet, and I've seen some spoilers, which I'm quite annoyed about. No spoilers in the chat room, please. So look, we're coming up to 2003. I should say first of all that Blas Duran's, I think that Duras, I can't read my writing. Whoever it was last time, quite correctly, their family got in touch to say that they felt I was disrespectful. So we've had to rename the arena once again. And I want you to steel yourselves. This is going to be bad news for a lot of you. Especially those of you interested in the Greek construction and media businesses. I fear that gives it away because there's only one name that immediately pops to your mind when you think of the Venn diagram of those two things. Well, sadly, it's true. George Bobolas. I presume Andy McH has already got that name in the arena scoreboard before we started. George Bobolas. I'm not laughing at Bobolas. That would be racist. I'm not a racist person. George Bobolas sadly passed away at 95 years young. He was very much the. I can't think of the character's name. The Mr. Roy, and that's the bloke from Basil Brush, the Sigmund Roy of the Greek industry. George Bobolas. He was in Star Wars as well, and he's passed away. No news yet. It was today. No news. You remember he had 5.62% of the voting rights of Pegasus Publishing SA, which is listed on the Athens Stock Exchange. So, you know, he's no small fry. He developed properties all over the Balkans, Europe, and the Near East for over 4 decades. So, you know, he was also a media magnate owning the Greek TV Mega Channel, you know, which is almost as successful as my channel here on Twitch. But anyway, he's gone. So, but let's, it's named after him now. Write that down. Don't forget it. Write it down. If you do, you will regret it. Write it down. Not even sure who I'm quoting there. Is it George Welly Roper or someone? Is it someone from the Comedians? One of you cunts will know. Write it down. Don't forget it. Write it down. If you do, you will regret it. Write it down. Come on, who was that? Write it down. I'll use that in Twitch for fun. Write it down. Write it down. I'm going to look it up. Check it. Write it down. Write it down. Don't forget it. Oh, no, that's just a notebook. Kenny Rogers. No, that's Write Me Down. Oh, come on. Someone don't forget it. Write it down. Do I need to do that? What? It's not even, can't even find it. Who was it? Prince Andrew? Think it was Roger Melly? No. Don't put the comedians. I think it was the comedians. Hal Roach. It was Hal Roach. I'll put Hal on just see if we can get a little bit of it for you. I'm sorry, the football results have just been postponed. I've asked all the teams to stop playing while I look this song by Hal Roach. Here we go. I don't need the whole audience. I want to try and regale you with the simplicity. This is the whole album. Videos. Sorry, it's just important that we get this. But the whole, I just want the song. This is embarrassing. This might be it. There's a little bit of Irish in every. So famous for saying, as wife said, your down, it'll do you good. It's a waste of time to green outside. Hal Roach, old Hal Roach, write it down. Let's see if I can get it here. This might be it. Write it down, you may forget it. Write it down. If that happens, you'll regret it. Write it down. If you've had a real good time. And you drunk some cherry wine. And the Irish jokes were fine, so write it down. The Irish jokes are fine. Write it down, write it down. Maybe I just use this. To see a smile, write it down. Don't think Hal Roach's estate are going to sue over this, do you? Don't you make it all so rare. Life is better when you care, so write it down. Arrogant, isn't it? It's arrogant of Hal Roach to think you want to write it down. That's the 803 Hal Roach song that will now become part of the show. Right, let's get over to scores and fixtures. Champions League is on today. I didn't realise that. That's a big deal. And we're 7 minutes in. Sorry for the late. This is almost useless. Benfica. That's a thing you take for your tummy, I think, isn't it, to make you feel better. Just need birthday donkey on these glasses again. I haven't gone mad. 0 Inter Milan 0. They're between Milan and somewhere else. Manchester City. Rhyming town slang for titties. 0. Bayern Munich 0. So it's sorry, it's still a bit ill. It's only in 7th or 8th week. There's a lot of women's international friendlies. Some of them are finished. Belgium isn't. Belgium 0, Slovenia 0. Netherlands 1. Poland 1. Scotland 2. Costa Rica 0. England 0. Australia 0. France, Francais 20. Canada, I mean French Canada, 10. And we've got the USA 0. Republic of Ireland, top of the morning, are on 30. In the Scottish Championship, Dundee 0, Raithrunners 0, Inverness Caldefernifissel 0, Arbroath 0, Greenock Morton 0, Hamilton Nakadilkil 0. If you're enjoying this, write it down. Write it down, don't forget it, write it down. Scottish League 1, Montrose 0, Falkirk 1, Peterhead 0, Dunfermline 0. Scottish League 2, Dumbarton P, Stirling Albion P. There's 2 teams on P there. It seems to happen a lot. Elgin City 0, Stenhousemuir 0. In the Lowland League, Hat of Midlothian B 0, Broomhill 0. And then crossing across the Irish Sea, we find ourselves in the Irish Premiership, Bagora. Carrick Rangers 1, Dungannon Swifts 0, so they are. Cliftonville 0, write it down, Lan 0. The Crusaders 0, Coleraine 0, Glenavon 1, Ballymena United 0, and Portadown 0, Newry City AFC 0. Over in the Danish Superliga, Silkeborg IF. Oh no, that's a result. Whew, that was close. So those are all the scores so far. No National League today. York City on the precipice. Lost 3-0 against Halifax yesterday. Beat Chesterfield 3-1 unexpectedly. They probably need a couple more points. If they can beat Aldershot or Torquay, I think we'll be all right. But otherwise, it could be good night Vienna. Last match of the season, Notts County, who by all accounts, are a pretty good team. We seem to do well against the teams in the top of the league and not so well against the ones at the bottom because we belong. We belong at the top. Getting a bit close to proper football. Right, before we talk to the players, let's just have a prediction from Sybil as to what... We'll just do Sybil today. Oh, 'tis I come from the future and the past and the present. I know. And here I know what will happen in this frame. What will happen in frame 163? I see it all. Me1 will get 37 points. Me2, 48 points. I saw it in my head. Okay, we'll see. 37-48. Well, if you've been watching and listening over the last few weeks, you haven't seen much because I've been ill and I was on holiday last week. But still ill. Can't believe it. Luckily, I thought to bring some water up. Some of my Greg Davis beer mat. You haven't got one of those, have you? I've got 4 or 5 of those. Oh, yeah, they treat you nice up at Taskmaster. Last frame, 162. Can't remember anything about it. It was 2 weeks ago. Me1 won 54-32. I think there was some controversy. Someone complained afterwards that the referee had missed something. But it's now 76 Me1, 78 Me2. If Me2 had won that frame, they would have opened up a 4-frame gap. But instead, it's a 2-frame gap. This could not be a more crucial frame. Let's talk to the players. Only briefly, though, because I can't really talk. When commentator 1 takes over, that will be a lot better for me. Because I won't have to talk anymore. Me1's just sitting down. How are you feeling about last week's victory? Well, it was 2 weeks ago, first of all, Richard. So, get that right. I'm very sorry. I've learned a lot this year. There's a lot of things happened to me, some ups and downs. I've been away with my family, and I've realised that the family is the most important thing, isn't it? And the kids. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Are you trying to, get us taken off the air for quoting too many songs? Write it down, Rich. Don't forget it. Write it down. If you do, you will regret it. Write it down. When we've had some vintage wine and a lot of funny times. Have you gone mad? I've gone a little mad. Okay. Here comes Me2. He's just sitting down now, and Me1's vacated the seat. How are you feeling, Me2? Richard, I feel last week's, 2 weeks ago's, I made that mistake. Yeah, I feel that, I don't have to turn my head, do I? It just does it automatically. Yeah, don't turn your head or you ruin the whole illusion. I forgot. It feels so long since I've done it. I feel there were mistakes made by the referee. Apparently has not been fired into the heart of the sun as she deserves to. I think just because it's reverse sexism because she's a woman. She's not been chastised in the same way a man would, and I think that's sexist. I'm a feminist, a trans right activist. Yeah. Let's not get into that. Okay. Look, doesn't matter. I can afford to give a frame or 2 away here and there, and I know there's a lot of kids out there in hospital this week with COVID. Is that still going? Yeah. And obviously the doctors' strike. That's really junior doctors really get my goat out there. Get back to work, guys. Come on. And look, you're doing so well with the feminism and the trans rights. Depending on who's listening. And I'm against the junior doctor strike. They get paid too much money. They should work harder. Well, I think over the last few weeks, I think, and months and years, you started off as bad boy. And you won a lot of people around, but then you come out with stuff like that. How do you feel, Me1, about the... It's more something I would expect Me1 to say. What do you feel, Me1? Yeah, I also think the doctors should get back... the junior doctors get back to work. People are going to die. It's pathetic. Well, I have to say, I don't... Even though together they make up 100% of me, I disagree with both of them. I don't know how that's possible. 2 negatives make a positive or something. I support the strikers. I support the doctors. It's the government that are at fault. And don't have a go at my Boris Johnson. Look, Me1, he's not the Prime Minister anymore. Not just at the moment. He'll be back. Okay, enough politics. Let's let the snooker do the talking. We're going to hand over to commentator 1, commentator 2 in the George Bobalas arena. And how's your week been? Comment on. Well, thank you for asking, Richard. That's not something you don't usually confer me with that amount of respect. So yeah, I've had an okay week, thanks. Oh, there's a cat there. Look, walking through the. Can you see the cat? The mic is very low. Says Andy McH. I could talk louder. Can you hear me? Because I can speak louder. Oh, Chris can do something to make it better. Oh, it's higher now, says Andy McH. Because I'm talking louder, Andy. That's how it works. How are you, commentator 2? I'm good, thank you for asking. Were you still on strike last time? No. Didn't feel like saying anything. Well, hopefully you'll be more vociferous this time. Let's just check my... sorry, Richard's got a sore throat. We're all fine here. Oh, it's made me cough just thinking about it. Me1 is going to break. He's at the hockey. This is a crucial frame. What will happen? There's only one way to find out. He hasn't gone in off, and he's potted a red right at the start. That is all, but I think it might be a snooker here. The other red has come very close to the cue ball. The black's just behind there. Oh! Don't know if he was trying to pot that, but he almost potted it, and Me1 off to an incredible start. Nearly a break of 8, but a break of 1. Nonetheless, still very good. That might be enough to win this. We'll have to see. Me2 might have something to say about that. And he's equalised. Again, snookered himself, though, even more brilliantly than Me1 managed. He's going to go for the pink, risky. Misses it by a fucking country mile. That's Me2 gets 1 point, but gives away 6 points. Calculating. Me1 7. Me2 1. I mean, he had to try harder. There's a cat watching here, putting Me1 off a bit. Oh, Me1 pots, but follows through, goes in, off. Doesn't put any backspin on. It's a disaster for Me1. Me2 is back in this when it looked like it was all over. It isn't now. That's a less famous bit of commentary. Well, Me2. He's gone in off, and now nearly pots a red as well. It's just mistake upon mistake. 2 weeks off, and these guys lose their ability to play. Their usually fine ability to play. Me1 just has to be careful not to... Oh, he's put some spin on that. Pots it nicely. There's some good potting going down here. The chair in the way. Oh, and he doesn't pot the yellow. But still the equal highest break of the frame so far. If you don't count fouls. Me2 has a lot to do here. Arches over the pink. Oh, just hits the red. He miscued it. Just hit the red before the black. Lucky there. Me1. He's going to play for safety. Don't know if that was very safe. He's got the cue ball down the wrong end of the table. At least Me2. He's going to smash it. Oh, he smashed it. He smashed it, and the red's hit the black, and the black has gone in. And Me2 can see his lead frittering away. Me1. Oh, that was weak. Nearly gets a pot, but he's set up Me2 nicely. Me2 pots. He's come right up for the black, I think. And you know what? I think he might almost... I don't think it can quite go through the gap, but he's determined. He's come this far. Oh, it would have gone through the gap. He tried to push it too far the other way. And he would have been on the red for the next shot. But instead Me1 is, but he's missed. Me2 has an opportunity, which he takes. He comes on. He's not on the black. He's nominated the green. This would be an incredible shot. Oh, it would be if he'd hit the right ball. Fortunately, Me2 gets 1 point, gives away 4 points. He hit the yellow. Calculating. Me1 23, Me2 7. And Me2 at the hockey. Oh, a beam in the way behind him. Oh, he's gone in off. And there's a lot of mistakes The cat litter tray didn't help there. Me2. Can he steady the ship? Can he pull this back? Sybil believes he can. He's potted one red. That's lovely. The cue ball smashed into the pack. Almost got on the black. He's got to go for the black, but can he double it into the middle? No is the answer. Me2. Valuable point. Moves the one closer. It's not over yet. Me2 fans in hospital. And the junior doctors having some time off watching this. Me1. He tries a double. Does not achieve it. 3 reds left, of course, as you know. Me2. He's looking at this red. Can it get past the green? It can, but it's also gone in off. The cat watching very intently. Me1 gets 4 more points. And a shot at the third last red. Oh, fucks it up. I think luckily for him, just bounced in away. Me2 doesn't even get down to look at that. Just gives it a crack, hopes for the best. Me1, I think Me2. Oh, Me1, that is beautiful from Me1. Oh, just a little bit too hard on the hard-on. Oh, I thought Me1 was going to get the first 2-ball break there, but he misses the black. He moves up to 28. Me2 on 12. Is he biding his time? Oh, that jingles and jangles in the pocket. Me1 cannot miss this, surely. Oh, he's somehow missed it. Just hit it too hard. Worried about following it through. Me2. He's trying for a snooker. And by Jove, I think he's got it. Me1. Oh, Me1 tries to come off the top board, but it's unpredictable bounce. And it's a free ball for Me2. Adding an extra red to the table. He's selected the black, and look at that. Potted the black, and the cue ball perfectly. That only counts as 1, of course. Perfectly up the table to get the black at full pointage. Can he get the first 2-ball break of the frame? No. But Me2 gets 1 extra point. Me1. Let's watch out about potting that pink by mistake. Oh, he's way off on the red. Me2. Now in the ascendant, I think. Not from that shot. Oh, and Me1. Oh, they're really weak today. Really weak play. Me2. Tries to hit both the balls in. Misses them. Hits them both, but doesn't get either in. Me1, surely. Oh. Can he get in the centre pocket? No. Me2. He's trying to double it. It's hit the post. Me1. Terrible play from both players here. I don't think either really deserves to win. Me2. Oh, he was going to go for the red, but it's the other red's got in the way. Can he cannon? Oh, almost. But what he's done is set up Me1. Oh, he's got to be gentle here. Gentle enough. Me1 does it. Can he get the first 2-ball break? He's nudged the pink up to the top of the table, and he slams it home. Doesn't care that he can't get on the red. He knows he can just hit that red, I think. Yeah, that's all he needs to do. He might go in. No, but it's a brilliant break of 7, and it could be all over now. Me2 won't give in. Oh, amazing shot, amazing shot. Oh, you've got to watch that one back if you're listening on audio. Me1. He had to be careful not to give away a foul there, but he's given away an easy shot for Me2. Me2 pots. Me2. He's going for the blue into the centre. Oh! Suddenly the cat is so excited it runs into the other room. Suddenly Me2 has come alive. He's got to break a 6. Oh, just misses with the yellow. Calculating. Me1. Sorry, Robot Voice has a code to Me135. Me2, I think it's 23 or 24. What do you think, Andy McH? Let's see what the score is. 35-23, that's what I thought. And I think this is now... Yeah, it's Me1's go. Me1. Playing fast and loose. Oh, fuck. Stood on a box. Me2. Oh, nearly kisses it in. But gives it up to Me1. Me1 pots that and beautifully down the board for the old green there. He could clear from here. Oh, how did he miss that green? 37 plays 23. Me2 has some work to do. Oh, that wasn't it. Me1. Me1's going to try the double. Gets nowhere near. It could be the triple. Too cocky maybe. Me2. Nearly pots the blue in a kind of outrageous bit of play there. Me1. Oh, how did he miss that? There's been some terrible misses. Me2. That was pretty bad as well. Me1. Oh, he's gone in off, and that could change everything. Me1, who a second ago looked like he was going to clear the board, is just 10 points ahead. The green's a gimme, surely. It is, and look at that. That's the skill we expect from the champion Me2. He's brought the cue ball right up the board. I don't think he can get the brown. Or can he? No, can he? No, he can't. No, he's gone in off. No, he hasn't. Oh, everything's happening here. Me2 edges closer. Me1. Surely he's going to get this brown. He does get the brown. I think that makes Sybil's prediction. Oh, look at... Oh, too far. Almost the most brilliant shot you've ever seen. Unfortunately, Me1 is in trouble here. He's got to try and come off the bottom to get the blue. He's miles off. Me1 gets 4 but gives away 5. Calculating. Me1 41, Me2 35. Me2 might have to play tactically here. Oh, he's gone for the snooker. Has he got it? He has. Me1 has to do the same thing again. It's coming off 2, but oh, unlucky bounce for Me1. And so far away, it's been called a play again. Oh, it's coming round. Oh, with the curve of the board somehow. Me1 hit that. It's so close now. Me2. Oh no. Me2's potted the pink. It's time to pot the blue. Calculating. Me1 47, Me2 40, and Me1 could sort it out here with a brilliant long blue. Oh, he's hit the black, and the black's going in, and the black's gone in. It's a terrible mistake. Me1 and Me2 are equal on 47 points. Me2 has a long blue. Oh, he's messed it up. Might have got a snooker. Maybe that's what he was aiming for. No one knows. Oh, Me1 is in trouble. Oh, Me1 gets out the snooker. This is incredible play. Me2. Oh, Me2 fucks that up. What a cunt. Me1. Me1 with the shot of the match so far. Still 2 balls to go down. He's in the lead. Can he double this pink? Of course he can't. And Me1, 5 points ahead, 13 points on the board. Me2. Surely he's going to get this pink. Oh, he's missed it. Look at his face. It's a picture. Write it down. Don't forget it. Me1 could win it here. Oh. He pots the pink. The cue ball jingles and jangles around in the pocket. Doesn't matter about the black. He tries to get it. Oh. Me1, 6 points. He ends on 58. Me2, 47 or 48. 58, 47. That's one of the most exciting frames we've had for a good while. And spookily, Me2 predicted to get 48 points, got 47 points. And Me1 predicted to get 37, got 58, which is almost the same number as well. It's 77 plays 78 out of infinity frames. I can't believe what I've just watched here today. It's been amazing. Incredible action. One way and then the other and then back. I think the side cameras had a bit of a knock there. I think you're right, Chris Evans, not that one. We'll have to sort that out later in the week. Brilliant match. The best player, I think, won that, and that was Me1. And back to you, Richard Herring, in the studio. Well, it could hardly be more exciting. I think playing in gilets may be the answer, because although the standard of play was somewhat weak, sorry if you thought you got an email there, it was me. Yeah, I'm very popular. Got a bit of spam there. The standard play was weak, but the action and excitement was strong, and that's what makes self-playing snooker so, I think, the popular sport that it is. Because we can all watch people who are good at sport do something well. But can we watch someone who's bad at sport playing themselves at sport to find out who's the best at sport between themselves and doing quite badly, but then actually being more exciting because you don't know what's going to happen? Yeah, I think we all know. Well done to Sybil. Wrong result, but very close on the Me2 score, so I think that counts as a win. Well, I'd like to say well done to both players. I don't think there's any need to... I'm worried they'll say something contentious. The cat, that was Chocolate, I think. I still haven't quite learnt the names of the cats, but named by the kids. And the tabby one's called Chocolate, and the ginger one is called Tabby. Which is slightly confusing. Maybe the other cat will turn up next week. Maybe they'll jump on the old green board like Lino and Smoothers used to do back in the day. Miss those guys. I love those guys. Take these new two cats, they're pricks. So, yeah, you can become a monthly badge. I don't know if we've still got any of those no sweat sweatbands. Maybe we have. Go fasterstripe.com/badges. You get entered in a monthly draw. For prizes, you get some backstage action. All sorts of stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go off and watch Succession with my beautiful wife. And enjoy your snookering from me and all the me's. We'll be back next week. I'm sure it will still be called the George Bobulus. I can't see any reason why the family would not want that to be the case. Very tight. 77-78 next week. Could be back on parity for the first time in a long time. See you around. Chris Evans says there's loads left of the sweatbands. So get on it like a bonnet. See you next time. Hopefully next weekend. Should be out here for Twitch of Fun on Thursday, even though I was a bit too ill last time. All right. Bye. That was a text from me. Bye. Write it down.